So today I wanted to talk about MNL48 because, as you know, MNL48 has already disbanded. Today is the last day. I'm incredibly sad. I'm very, very sad. I don't know what to say. Now that I'm sitting down and talking about it, I don't know what to say. I was there from the very beginning, like from the very, very beginning. I have Filipino friends, like a lot of Filipino friends. My best friend is a Filipino. And when I used to go hang out at her place, they used to pay for that Showtime channel. So when I was with them, sometimes I would see the program and I would see the MNL48 contestants back before it was MNL48, and there were like 200 people. I remember when they were all like announced. There were like a sea of people coming in, and they were all dancing like to AKB48 songs like outside. It looked really, really fun. And yeah, and then after that, I would watch like the updates every single day, the live updates on different. Actually, I saw it on Facebook. And yeah, I would watch it. I watched there. I would comment every single day. I would comment. I was probably one of the people who got their comments read out to the members the most. Me and someone else, I remember, but I don't remember the name. I remember the Kuya 48. When all the brothers came in, we kept on saying like, "Oh, how can we vote for the brother?" I remember that. Yeah, and luckily, like they spoke Filipino and they spoke English, but most of it was English. So I could understand most of it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to be there from the beginning, and then the first election. And then when they announced like, wow, like every single person who was a candidate became a member. That was like my first red flag. I was like, oh no, they shouldn't have done that because that's too many. They should have stayed with like the core 16 and then build up from there. But anyway, yeah, it was really fun. And then I went to the AKB48 Asia Festival and I was able to meet them in person. And I saw them performing live. I bought that fan in there. You can see the fan. I bought the fan there. It was a lot of fun and I saw them in person. I shook hands with them. I didn't shake hands. I think it was high five. I don't remember. Obviously, they were out of all the 48 groups. You can tell they were above everyone else. Like they just needed a small push, and they would be like bigger than AKB. They had the talent. They have everything. Like I knew. Like I'm really wrong with this stuff when it comes to idols. And when I saw MNL48, I knew that they were gonna be like above AKB48. But yeah, that COVID happened, and then MNL48 also they were like the first group, and they were in the highest. I remember the last show that I saw them. They were doing a live on a mall, like a shopping mall. And I remember seeing like all the fans there. Like, that was my first time seeing it and thinking like, oh my god, they've reached the top, because there were so many fans in there. I remember Gabs. I knew that she was going to be the next after Sheki. It was going to be Abby and Gab, and that's when she was on her top as well. Memories really. And then after that, COVID happened and everything had to shut down. And that's really what hit MNL48 the most. If it hadn't been for COVID, we would have been big right now, like probably like at the seventh generation right now, and the theater would have been open right now, really. But yeah, it was really sad. I'm really sad. It did feel like when Abby came in to take over the group, it did feel like we were moving forwards, because I could feel it. I could feel it in the community that many fans started to notice MNL48. Before MNL48, they weren't idols. Like MNL48 is the first ever mainstream idol in the Philippines. Like they are the reason why now you have like Bini and all the male like SB something. The MNL is the reason why you have those idols. If it hadn't been for MNL48, you wouldn't have those idols today. When Abby came in, I could see that many of the Filipino pop, the kpop fans that liked all those idols that came after MNL48. They started to notice like, oh, they are the girls, They started to notice, and